the determination was made that it was best to, in order to minimize the exposure to litigation, because as you all are educated, you all read about this, cities are being sued left and right as they take the steps to deal with this marijuana cannabis decision. So the determination was made that it was better to have a discussion in closed session to minimize our exposure, because we're already being criticized for excessive litigation. So that was why it's not on this agenda. I don't know if that addresses your question completely or to your satisfaction, but that's the answer. Okay? So with that, if there's nothing else, the Carson City Council is now going to recess for closed session. Thank you. Vector control. Vector control. Right here. Am I missing something? What about the vector control that here? Vector control appointment? That's on the other one. Oh, that's where? The commission? Yeah. Am I missing something? What about the vector control that here? Vector control appointment? That's on the other one. Oh, that's where? The commission? Yeah. I'll remind him. I think it's not here. Which is okay. He can.
only one appointment. It's not included here, the vector control.
No, that didn't make it.
Okay, that's something else.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're reconvening the special Carson City Council meeting. No report yet, right? We're reconvening temporarily in open session, so Councilmember Santorina can participate in item number 2, which is a open session item. And item number 2 is consider appointments to the City Council's commissions, committees, and boards by the mayor for ratification by the City Council. So I wanted to make the following appointments. On the Bullying Prevention Commission, I wanted Noemi Carolyn Perry to be moved up to the vacant position. That's my nomination. She's the first alternate. On the Planning Commission, there's one vacancy to nominate Alex Kanglin to the Planning Commission vacancy.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
can we move Jane Arsuna up since she's been on the commission? And if you're putting Alex Gangland, to put him on as an alternate?
Well, I'm nominating Alex Kanglin. Thank you. For the Parks and Recs Commission, I'm declaring vacant the position currently held by Alex Kanglin on the Parks and Recs Commission. And then on the Veteran Affairs Commission, appointing to the third alternate vacancy, Manuel Da Silva. Those are the nominations for the commissions. Is there a second, please?
I second.
It's been moved and seconded. If there's no further discussion, we have to register our attendance. Robert, is he back there? Well, you took roll already, right? We had.
Lula,
We have.
it's working.
We were all up there.
It's working.
We're good.
Mayor Pro Tem has to press.
Press.
Present.
Yes. We good? Well, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed?
Abstain.
Madam Secretary, please note that the motion passes 4 with 1 abstention. And then also with respect to item number 3, I know that in my absence, the Mayor Pro Tem and the council appointed a committee, an ad hoc committee for, what do you call it, trash committee? Waste hauling committee. Out of an abundance of refuse and waste, out of an abundance of caution, I didn't want any issues to be created that it wasn't formally done by the mayor. So I'm asking that I'm going to re-nominate myself as the chair and Mayor Pro Tem to the Waste Hauling Commission. Is that ad hoc? Is that right, Madam City Clerk? Yeah. So I wanted to just, because I know that the waste hauling RFP is going to get contentious, and I don't want any unnecessary issues. So that's the appointment, and I just wanted the council to ratify that once again, so there was no issue with that. So is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. If there's no further discussion, please register your vote electronically. Motion passes unanimously. Oh, sorry, Madam City Clerk. Okay, so that concludes the open session. We are going to recess into closed session again. Councilmember Santorina has a previous engagement that he needs to attend. We will reconvene in open session at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, if not sooner. It's just- Okay, thank you, everyone.
That there will be an open discussion. So I think we should explain to them, because the city attorney will only report like he said, no. Nothing to report, nothing.
It's 6:30.
Well, good evening, everyone. We're going to reconvene the special meeting of the Carson City Council. Madam City Attorney will provide a report from closed session, and then we will be adjourned, and then the Planning Commission meeting can commence as scheduled at
Thank-
6:30.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The council met in closed session pursuant to Government Code Section 54956.9D2 or D3 and E1 because there's a significant exposure to litigation in one case. No reportable action was taken. Thank you.
And I just wanted the record to reflect that Councilmember Saturina did not participate in the second part of closed session. So with that, if there's no further business to come before the City Council, we are adjourned.